Welcome back to Eye of the Storm. My name is Marlon. I'm hanging out in Chesterfield, Virginia with Caleb Dillard, rising country star and a personal friend of mine. You're going to hear his testimonial, and we're going to talk about his music and where he's going. You don't want to miss this. We'll be right back.
All right, Caleb Dillard here, and man, bringing you guys back to a piece of my childhood. This is the second story of the barn, and we'd come in here quite a bit when I was a kid. Me and my buddies would come in here and build hay tunnels and hay forts, and pissed my dad off pretty well. He'd be coming up in here, couldn't grab anything, but man, I got a lot of memories tied up in here. Then I went off to college, and I would say that's where I really lost myself in the grand scheme of things. I had a lung surgery, go on my junior year of college, and I was already partying and hanging out with friends, quite a bit. And then once I got through my lung surgeries and stuff like that, I was given pain pills, and morphine, Percocets, and when I got back with my buddies, I'm recovering from surgery and I'm taking my medicine like I'm supposed to, and then your buddy cracks you a beer on a Friday night. You're drinking while you're taking pain pills, and I would get a little bit better. And then upon graduation, I worked for a company that was pretty demanding, and I wasn't happy. Wasn't happy working with them. So the substance abuse, the drinking, the smoking constantly, cocaine, pills, sleeping medication, anything that I could alter, my state to where I wasn't feeling like I was in the current situation I was in.
This is a song that I wrote. I wrote this song about my mom. We all weather different storms and different trials in this life. And, for me, it was when I went off to college. I had some bad habits. My mom was the one who helped me get back on the straight and narrow, as they say. The song's called Son of an Angel, and she's an angel on this earth. She's got a halo over her head, which she bows every night for bed. A love that's so pure, and it runs deep. She's clothed in strength and dignity, but the son of an angel does no right, and idle time as he thinks his demons swarm at his door. They cry more. Well, it makes her heart sink, and he knows it, as he wishes he could change, as Christ his Lord on his face. Well, he cries, please deliver me, the son of an angel. Her heart is tender, well, his is hard as stone, and she'll cry out to the Lord and pray he'll bring him home. He's ridden that black train, look the devil in the eyes, and he'll run from his vices and chase him through the night. 'Cause the son of an angel does no right, and idle time as he faints. His demons swore at his door, and they cry home, home, home. Well, it makes her heart sink, and he knows it as he wishes he could change. As Christ his Lord on his knees, well, he cries, please deliver me, the son of an angel. The song of an angel. The song of an angel.
Man, I'm so glad you're here, Marlon.
It's so nice to see you this way
Yes.
instead of when I first met you. You know,
No kidding.
and I believe that we meet people for a reason. And everybody enters our life for a reason, and we need to know how to harness that, right?
Yeah.
So I have several conversations with people about open doors, that God opens doors for us all the time. Can you tell me how you felt?
Yeah, I mean, I did not want to be there. Substance abuse was something I was struggling with, and me and my family had talked about it. When I walked through there, for me, it stripped me of my freedom, my pride. I kind of felt like I was, giving up in a way, and I felt defeated. I didn't want to be there, and going through that. Those trials and discomfort is what gave me my life back. I had a lot to learn about myself, and when I wasn't with my friends and wasn't, kind of ignoring all the things I was running from.
I think it took you a couple of weeks to really
surrender.
When do you think, at what point of your recovery did you accept where you were and want to push forward?
I would say the 2 to 2.5 week mark. Even at 2 weeks, I feel like I still wanted, to get at 2.5. That last little bit, especially the last home stretch, where you're like, man, I'm leaving in a few days, and then you're like, then it hits you like, man, I'm gonna miss Jared, and I'm gonna miss all these guys that I've made connections with, and then you really settle in and really kind of embrace where you're at.
Yeah, and all they wanted was good for you.
They want the best for me.
And look at what you're doing. I am so proud to just be part of this process, because I knew when I met you there was more for you. I didn't know if I would have any involvement in this, after you left, but I'm so happy that you kept in touch,
Oh man.
that you allowed us to come in, you know, and just be in this beautiful place.
Yeah, and one thing I wanted to touch on while I'm with you is, you know, there's such a bigger picture at play, you know, and now that I'm in music, I'm still approached with a lot of the same stuff that was going on in college. And you know, if I wouldn't have left college and gotten into working in the OR and doing everything I was doing and struggling with substance abuse, and then, you know, fully surrendering and walking through the recovery process, there's no way I could be doing what I'm doing today. You know? And I feel like I've got my life back. I've got, you know, music and something to live for, and I would not have that if it wasn't for yourself.
If there's anything that you want to say to anybody out there, what would it be?
The saying that got me to go was, when you're sick and tired of feeling sick and tired, you want to be happy and healthy again, and man, just do it. Just you'll be so much happier in the end. You know, the only regret I have is that I didn't get help sooner. You know, when you're sick and tired of feeling sick and tired, yeah, the door's open.
That's awesome. You know, let's not be sick and tired of being sick and tired. Today's a great day to get well.
So,
You know, choose love first. Love yourself. Open your mind up to any possibility that you could think of, and you too can find salvation. Everybody get involved in your own life, because if you don't get involved, the phone's not going to ring and say, hey, it's time for me to heal you. You have to take that first step.
yeah, the initiative is the first part.
It really is. And you got everybody out there who's listening, you're worth it. Just try. You know, it's endless what could happen.
And it is all you. I mean, I had family and parents, you know, pushing me day after day and stuff. And like you said, they can't call for you. They can't check you in. You know, you've got to want to be better.
Absolutely. If you're looking for immediate help and you don't know where to turn, call 1-800-RECOVERY. Take the first step for yourself. Tell them Marlon sent you. Thank you for watching Eye of the Storm. You've been listening to a testimonial from Caleb Dillard, saying that recovery is possible. You're going to hear more testimonials on future shows. And I want you to know that if you're watching and you are struggling, that there is hope for you as well. But it starts with you. We'll see you next time on Eye of the Storm.